Good morning. How was your weekend? I hope you had a good one. It's been really, really stormy here in the UK, so it was very much a staying indoors type of weekend, but it's a bit better today. So what's come up for you recently? Don't forget, you can always let me know what you want help and support with by sending me a message, and I'll be happy to do some videos or some writing around it for you to help you out in whichever way I can. I wanted to just talk to you today about a myth that's out there really, and it's really promoted quite heavily on social media in amongst the empath communities and the spiritual community too, and that is the myth that healing is hard and that it requires pain and confrontation of all the bad stuff. That you've got to feel it in order to release it. Well, you can see that this idea is going to keep you stuck, because who would want to confront their emotional pain in this way? It just doesn't make sense. It would be natural to actually avoid that. Can you see? So that's keeping you stuck. There's an idea that it's going to be this awful thing, so you don't want to do it, so you stay where you are. So this is a myth that's been put out there. It's a very negative one that's keeping you stuck in a place. And I really want to break this down for you, because this is not actually true at all. So I'm here to say, don't listen to it. These beliefs can become very heavy culturally, and a lot of empaths now are believing these messages that are put out there. Where they come from, who knows? And it could be from people who are not healed themselves, or like the majority, I think, of empaths, they try to resolve their own pain. That is really painful. Don't need to tell you, do I? And they then link this attempt to healing as painful. And it is, but that's not healing. That's analysing and staying stuck in the same place. There's this general idea really of what healing is, what it looks like and what it should take to feel better. As I say, this is negative, because the belief is hard, it's painful. You'll have to go into all the stuff that you don't want to go into. Now, this isn't the case, not with me, anyway. It's probably true that some people work in that way, maybe, I don't know, but certainly not with me. So this illusion that you need to delve into the pain in order to heal the pain and feel it, that it has to be processed and analysed and worked through, that you have to talk about it again and again and again. This is not how this stuff is resolved. It's the opposite of how it's going to be resolved. That is what keeps it there. So this is not going to happen with me. No, and no again. It's important to acknowledge the hurt. We can talk about the pain, but your way out of it does not come from concentrating on it. A resolution comes from changing your mind, thinking differently about things, getting help to change your beliefs and your perceptions about stuff. It comes from understanding yourself and others, and learning to change, as I say, these perceptions to a more natural way of thinking, rather than the normal that you have learned so far. Notice the difference between, what you've got is a normal thought pattern, but it's not a natural one. Normal is learned, and it's keeping you in pain and stuck. What difference would it make to get help, to talk about it? I mean, that's not a hard thing to do, is it? It's actually no different to what you're doing in your head all of the time. Because that conversation, that internal dialogue is the same as just talking about it. Healing is not painful. The analysis is. But healing in itself is not painful. It's actually enlightening and freeing. You will feel the weight lift from you. It's only keeping the patterns you've got that's painful. When you uncover all your ideas and beliefs around what has happened in the past, to do that is really important, and it frees you. Although at the moment they're generally out of your awareness, and this is why that you're stuck. You're analysing something you can't quite see yet. It's always the internal dialogue and what's happening inside of you that will regenerate the pain and keep it there, not the past itself. focusing on past hurt causes you to recreate that feeling in the moment of something that's actually gone. Your mind relives that as though it's happening now. It doesn't know that you're just remembering. It's a memory. So healing really is very much about stopping the reliving of it, not changing what's gone. You don't actually have to do that, but the belief is that that's what you need to do. You need to somehow get back there, get into it, feel it, process it. No, you don't. That's what you're doing on a day-to-day basis, and it's not working, is it? Learning about your choice over stuff like this and the actual control you have is the ultimate empowerment. So what I wanted to really share with you today is that there's lies going on out there that you're being told that you would have absorbed without you knowing, and it's become your own belief system without even knowing that it's there. That healing's hard, it's painful, it's difficult. And what you're going through right now is undoubtedly that, but that isn't healing. It's an attempt to heal through analysing. It doesn't work, does it? There's a number of ways you can work with me. I'll put the link up by this video so that you can check out different ways that you can actually go into working with me and resolving this problem for yourself, because you will need an external perspective on it. We can't see through our own thought patterns, unfortunately. I know I tried this for many years. It doesn't work. It really doesn't work. So hop on over and have a look. If you're ready to actually resolve this sort of thing, there are solutions available. And I will speak to you very soon. So bye for now.